Welcome to the Roundup Podcast with your host, Bonnie Pippola, and special guest,
Bryce Fincher.
Hey Bryce, how are you?
Fine.
Fine? Cool.
Fine.
Well, you're going to feel a lot better with this article of the day. Sears apparently is now facing bankruptcy after being unable to keep up with their debt since 2010.
I heard about that, and then
Have you been in a Sears in the past year?
past 2 decades, yeah.
Past two decades.
I've been in there once.
Once.
Yeah. Macon has.
Was
2
it on
malls.
purpose or on an accident?
It
Because
was on purpose, but
Okay.
I was a child, so I didn't really have a choice of where I was going.
Oh, okay.
And I was in Macon.
So, was it in a mall or like?
Yeah, it was in the. If you're from Macon, it was in the old mall, and then
Macon, Georgia.
Yeah, Macon, Georgia, not Macon, France.
Okay.
It's yeah, in the old mall, and it shut down in like 2008 or 9 because of
The rec-
financial
the recession thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing that happened.
Yeah, that thing. Well, this story is about like how Sears like how it used to be like the largest retailer in the world, had a lot of like things going well for it, but then since 2010 it hasn't really gone to profit and is apparently in $134 million in debt. I mean, it's not really surprising. I mean, we have a lot of competitors like Amazon, even Walmart, like even just traditional brick and mortar stores like Walmart and Kmart doing experimental things like pick up at the store. Have you like heard about that?
No.
It's like this thing where you get your items, you order it online from Walmart, and then you actually pick it up by just having it. They'll actually get it to you.
So it's like a carry out.
Yeah.
At a pizza place.
Yeah, it's like
Why don't
carry
they call
out.
it- Why don't they call it a carry out?
I don't know. That's probably sounds pretty good, but right now it's just I think pickup or something like that. Whatever. But I mean, the main point here is that Sears could have been like taking advantage of some aspects like this. They used to have like this mail catalog thing, which is kind of like what Amazon had back in the day. Like it
Yeah,
could.
I
What
know.
a lot of people say is that Sears could have been what Amazon was because they had the base, like they had the customer base, they had
Yes.
like the infrastructure with their mail catalog.
Yep.
They had everything that they needed to do, but it's one of those things where, what's the saying? If it ain't broke,
Don't fix it.
right? So,
Well, it was broken because.
but it was
they're
like
going
it's
bankrupt.
one of those hindsight, like 2020 hindsight
Yeah.
type of things. Like, oh wow, if only we had known like 20 years later, Amazon is doing this, what we could have done back then. It's kind of sad to think
Yeah.
about it. Like,
Well, is it sad? Like, it is like a giant corporation. And
well, I was gonna say from their
it's like-
perspective,
From their perspective,
like they
yeah,
could have,
but, like,
they could have, like
it could have been like the.
Amazon, like it would have been
Amazon.
Sears.
Yeah, but like, would that actually be like a good thing?
Are you saying competition, basically? Like, rather... Because, I mean, there's
like-
only back then it was just Sears,
Yeah,
for the
and-
most part,
and
with
now-
that
and
catalog
now-
type of thing.
And now it's just
Amazon, Walmart, like, you got all these other
Yeah.
competitors, like,
Yeah.
trying to also get a piece of the pie.
Well, it's like, do you think that Amazon really has competitors? And if Sears went into that market, they probably would have outcompeted Amazon. to be
Probably.
honest.
I mean, they had, like, the jump start. They had, like, everything that they needed to do. I mean, the CEO, like, is even... Like, it's so bad right now, the situation at Sears, that the CEO is actually pumping his own funds from a hedge fund that he has, like the ESL Investments. He has used that to kind of, like, give money into the corporation to keep it afloat for as long as it could. I mean, it has even tried to make an offer to buy out one of their appliance brands called Kenmore. I don't know
Oh
if you-
yeah, they make like fridges.
Yeah.
Mm.
They all, I'm sure a lot of other appliances, but yeah, fridges, that's one. They also sold off their, Craftsman tool line. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember, but...
yeah, I watch commercials.
I watched it, yeah.
And I wish I had a hedge fund to get money from,
Yeah.
but I don't. Sad.
Yeah, well, the company, like, closed down over 100 stores in the past year. Like, it's been pretty
It's,
bad. Like, their stock has fallen, like, 85%.
Which one's going to be next? What's next?
And what
in
next?
your
What's
opinion?
next?
In your
Oh,
opinion,
man.
what
What's the
store
next
is
big
going
box
down
store?
next?
Circuit City's down, Blockbuster's down. I guess now Sears. What? Kmart maybe?
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
I forgot that Kmart existed.
It's
but
still there,
I think
like-
that it will stay around
For a while. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm trying to think of a brand.
yeah, what brand is going down next?
It's pretty big. The Piggly Wigglies. I don't know.
I think Piggly Wiggly is like on its
It's
last
an
legs.
iconic. Oh, okay.
Like-
Last
like,
legs.
I do think
Like,
it's on its
is that a
last
pun
legs.
based off of the pigs or like?
Why is
I don't know. I don't know.
know.
But yeah, that's yeah. I guess I see that. Walmart and Target's gonna be here for a while. I don't know. Not Kroger.
What's so bad about Kroger?
No, I'm just saying Kroger's still gonna be there.
Oh yeah, like as long as they keep like
Publix is still there.
doing that Kroger Plus card.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's what's
they
keeping
give
them
me
afloat.
discounts.
They get those gas money, but
Yeah, and I don't even have one. They just like give it to me anyway.
but yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see like what could be the next big brand, because I mean, yeah, we're saying right now Walmart and Target, Kroger, Publix, but let's say 20 years from now, we see like new competitors like Aldi, Trader Joe's, like. I mean, yeah, Trader Joe's has been here for a while, but I'm just saying, like, it seems like it's getting more and more popular that it could take over some of the other, or not restaurants, but grocery stores, like, you know, Kroger and Publix that seem to have, like, the market share right now. It'll be interesting.
What's your opinion on, like, Kroger's and Publix's that have, like, the fruit
Gas
section on,
oh.
like, the left side?
What do you mean?
Like, you know how, like, the fruit and, like, section is always supposed to be on the right side, and frozen foods is always on the left. There's some that are the other way around, and it really makes me angry.
Honestly, like, Bryce, if this podcast still goes 10 years from now and we talk about this, I don't know what to say. I mean, that's not even something I'm just here to get my grocery list done, so it doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't.
Honestly, it doesn't. But I guess for Sears, maybe if they had a grocery section, if that's what would have saved them from
Had snacks.
Yeah.
Had free samples.
I mean, they were kind of getting, I wouldn't say desperate, but they were like exploring so many options that they even tried to pair up with Amazon to sell some of their appliances. Ironically, like considering that a lot of people are saying that they could have been the Amazon of what they are, like, or they're trying to be like, or they had the opportunity to become Amazon. Like now they're like working with Amazon.
You know what's the first thing what I think of like Sears?
What?
Is like the old like cartoons that refer, like, you know, these like cartoons are old because they refer to like, oh, the Sears catalog used to have like women in them, and they used to be like the Playboy magazine of people before Playboy, and it was like it's a
interesting comparison
of like
appliances. I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about Sears is just like tools, like like Craftsman. That's what I think like when I think about Sears. And now they even sold off that brand, so I don't know.
What's your favorite tool?
Favorite tool? A wrench. I don't know. I don't really work around with tools.
I gotta go with the classic hammer.
The classic hammer.
Yeah, with like the part on the end that like pulls out nails.
Well, they you know what? They
like
could have nailed down their strategy in the early the 90s with their catalog thing, but yeah. Well, it looks like that's all we have for this episode. Thank you all again for listening. If you're interested and you want to hear more from us, please make sure to follow us on our social media channels. See you all again soon. Bye.
Bye.